3, 2, 1.
అందరికీ నమస్కారం. సిద్దిపేట జిల్లా విద్యాశాఖ వారు నిర్వహిస్తున్న ప్రాథమిక పాఠశాలల ఉపాధ్యాయులు ప్రధానోపాధ్యాయుల ఆన్లైన్ ఓరియంటేషన్ శిక్షణ కార్యక్రమానికి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం తెలియజేస్తున్నాం. గౌరవనీయులైన ఈ కార్యక్రమ రూపశిల్పి జిల్లా విద్యాశాఖ అధికారి డాక్టర్ కె రవికాంతరావు గారు. మరి వారు సెలవులో ఉన్నందున బాధ్యతలు నిర్వహిస్తున్న వెంకటేశ్వర్ రెడ్డి గారు, నాతో పనిచేస్తున్న సెక్టోరల్ అధికారులు రమేష్ గారు, మనీలా గారు, కార్యాలయం అసిస్టెంట్ కమిషనర్ రమేష్ రావు గారు, సమస్త మండల విద్యాశాఖ అధికారులు, అదేవిధంగా కాంప్లెక్స్ ప్రధానోపాధ్యాయులు, హై స్కూల్ ప్రధానోపాధ్యాయులు, ప్రిన్సిపాల్స్, కేజీబీవి స్పెషల్ ఆఫీసర్లు, ఎల్ఎఫ్ఎల్ ప్రధానోపాధ్యాయులు, ఈ శిక్షణ కార్యక్రమంలో పాల్గొంటున్న ఎస్జిటి ఉపాధ్యాయులు, ప్రాథమిక పాఠశాలల ఉపాధ్యాయులందరికీ కూడా నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. మరి ఈరోజు 16వ రోజు శిక్షణ కార్యక్రమం, స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్లో 6వ రోజు శిక్షణ కార్యక్రమం. చాలా చక్కగా వండర్ఫుల్గా ఈ యొక్క మన కార్యక్రమం జరుగుతూ ఉన్నది. ఎంత రెస్పాన్సెస్ వస్తున్నాయంటే ప్రతిరోజు 5,500 నుంచి 6,000 మంది వీక్షకులు ఈ స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ కార్యక్రమాన్ని వీక్షిస్తున్నారు. వాళ్ళ కామెంట్స్ కూడా తెలియజేస్తున్నారు. కార్యక్రమం చాలా బాగుంది అనేటువంటి రెస్పాన్స్ మనకు వచ్చింది. కాబట్టి ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని ఇంత విజయవంతంగా నిర్వహిస్తున్నటువంటి స్వర్గం రవీందర్ గారికి మరి ఈ యొక్క జిల్లా విద్యాశాఖ పక్షాన వారికి నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తున్నాను, స్వాగతం తెలియజేస్తున్నాను. అదేవిధంగా ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి హోస్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు నాగరాజు గారు, అజయ్ కుమార్ రెడ్డి గారు, ఓంకార్ రాధాకృష్ణ గారు, ముగ్గురు మనకి అందుబాటులో ఉన్నారు. మరి ఈ స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ నిన్నటి 5 రోజుల కార్యక్రమం లాగానే 6వ రోజు కూడా చాలా చక్కగా విజయవంతంగా కావాలని సార్ కూడా చాలా వర్క్ చేస్తున్నారు బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్లో. ఎలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్స్ తీసుకోవాలి, ఏ సిచ్యువేషన్స్లో స్పోకెన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ యొక్క ఏ విధంగా ఏ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఇవ్వాలనేటువంటి విషయం మీద ఒక క్లాస్ ప్రజెంట్ చేయడానికి సార్ చాలా గంటల పాటు కృషి చేస్తున్నారు. మరి అలాంటి మంచి ఉపాధ్యాయులు మనకు లభించడము, వారి యొక్క సేవలు మనం ఉపయోగించుకోవడం ద్వారా వారి కృతజ్ఞతలు తెలియజేస్తాం. మరి ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి పేరు పేరున నమస్కారాలు తెలియజేస్తూ మరి స్వర్గం రవీందర్ సార్ను ఈ 6వ రోజు శిక్షణ కార్యక్రమాన్ని ప్రారంభించవలసిందిగా కోరుచున్నాను. వెల్కమ్ సార్, రవీందర్ సార్, నమస్కారం. ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని ప్రారంభించవలసిందిగా కోరుచున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్, రమేష్ సార్. And a wonderful good morning to all. Is it audible, sir, Ramesh sir?
Yes sir, yes sir.
No problem. Okay. So while speaking, sir has mentioned that there is a huge, massive response from all the participants. Anyhow, this is overwhelming enthusiasm in this contest because everybody is eagerly waiting for the offline classes. So with this, I can understand that you are practice reaching lavish stage, and I hope within few days you can directly speak to others in English. So I'll directly take you onto the class. Here, I feel happy to see every day one type of quote, and every day one motivational or inspirational or spiritual statement. These are all taken from common man's lifestyle. So let us have a look on this. Enjoy the little things. Enjoy the little things. So these little things will become a huge one to reach our target. So reach for the stars, we have to enjoy little things before reaching it. So as we are well aware of that, vapor becomes water, water drops, drops fall from the sky in the form of rain. When it rains, see the here, vapor drops rain, then that rain becomes canals, lakes, ponds, seas and oceans. So little things, small successes, small efforts will definitely lead us to reach the destination. Then we have a look on previous class. So we totally completed this. Predict a future event. Future event can be predicted by using these structures. So here what we mentioned, will. Okay. Just you check with your notes and go through the sentences. So the work that you want to do in future. So you're not mentioning anything, but the work maybe happen in future. So only prediction, only imagination, but we don't know about this, whether will it work or not. See, all in fast track I'm showing you. Positive after negative statements. Then compare, speed up, I will eat, I will eat, I will eat, you will eat. Yes. So positive questions and negative questions. And with will I eat rice? Won't I eat rice? Then see 4 possible answers. In the place of this, I told you keep another one. Will I cry? Is it possible? Yes. Will I cry? Won't I cry? Yes or no? Yes, you will. No, you won't. Yes, you will cry. No, you won't cry. Yes, you will cry. No, you won't cry. Here, for another one, will you eat rice? You substitute with another work because you are practicing every day, some minutes, hours, and sometimes some are practicing even days. So replace and say without taking a break. So what do you substitute here in the place of eat? To take any work normally. So what type of activities we see in the school? Yes, fight. Will you fight with others? Won't you fight? Here, yes or no? Yes, I will. No, I won't. Yes, I'll fight. No, I won't fight. Yes, I'll fight with you. No, I won't fight with you. Then with we, use another one. Teach. Will we teach students? Won't we teach students? Yes, no. Yes, we will teach. No, we won't teach. Yes, we will teach students. No, we won't teach students. Yes, we will teach students in our school. No, we won't teach students in our school. Will they eat rice? Will they take books? Won't they take books? Yes, no. Yes, they will take books. No, they won't take books. Yes, they will take books from the shop. No, they won't take books from the shop. Yes, they will take books from the shop. Here you can, if you want, you can expand. So yes, they will take books from the shop. How will you expand this? In our village. No, they won't take the books from the shop in our village. So you can add so many sentences, even words, to expand that structure. Yes, he. In the place of he, you keep one name. In the place of it, you keep one function. Will, here you keep male. Will Kiran write poems? Will Kiran write poems? Won't Kiran write poems? Yes, no. Yes, he will. Here, yes, Kiran will. No, Kiran won't. Yes, Kiran will write poems. No, Kiran won't write poems. Yes, Kiran will write poems daily. No, he won't. See here, this is wrong. Kiran will write poems daily. No, Kiran will write poems tomorrow. Kiran will write poems tomorrow. No, Kiran won't write poems tomorrow. Then coming to she. Here you keep another name. Will Sita reads textbook? Will Sita read books? Won't Sita read books? Yes, no. Yes, Sita will. No, Sita won't. Yes, Sita will read books. No, Sita won't read books. Yes, Sita will read books. Sita will read books next week. No, Sita won't read books next week. So like this, you expand. In the place of it, what will you keep? So here, irrespective of gender, you take out one example, either from bird section or animal section, or where it is not necessary to mention the gender. Better you take, will my dog eat egg? Won't my dog eat egg? Yes, no. Yes, it will. No. Yes, my dog will. No, my dog won't. Yes, my dog will eat egg. No, my dog won't eat egg. Yes, my dog will eat egg tomorrow or evening. My dog will eat, yes, my dog will eat egg evening. No, my dog won't eat egg evening. So with this, we close this session, and we are entering to the new situation. This will be similar to the continuous, the work which is continuing. So previously we studied work which is taking place at present, the work which was taking place in the past. Now this is similar, but this will be in future. You will be singing for me. You will be singing for me. So this is not now. This was not yesterday. So this would be next. I mean after present. It will be waiting for you, or I will be waiting for you. It will be raining at this time tomorrow. So by seeing the clouds at present, one can assume that, oh, if the situation exists in the similar way, it will be raining at this time tomorrow. So this is one assumption, one expectation. He will be visiting his friends this time next week. So expectation. He is going to meet his friends this time next week. She will be watching TV. She will be watching. Here you try to concentrate, try to focus on this watching. There are similar terms like this: see, look, watch. When do we use see? When do we use look? When do we see watch? Better compare. So see means what? Whenever you open the eyes, whatever appears, that is called seeing. Looking means what? Showing some concentration. Suppose I am looking at you. I am seeing whenever I open my eyes. So what is visible? That is seeing. Okay. There is no focus on a particular one. Looking means what? If you focus on a thing, if you focus on a particular one, definitely it is called looking. I am looking at you. I am looking at the bottle. I am looking at something which is in front of me. Then watching. Watching means what? Which is moving. So I watch movies because they are played. So some objects, some incidents happen, they move. So in such cases, we use watch. I watch TV, I watch movies. Okay, right. When you arrive, I will be sitting in the park. See here, when you arrive, I will be sitting in the park. This time tomorrow, we will be working on our project. This time tomorrow. Again, one expectation, we will be working. They will be writing a letter to each other. So, will be writing, will be working, will be sitting, will be watching, will be visiting, will be raining, will be waiting, will be singing. All these actions are continuing, but not now. They will be continued in future. Works when continue in future. So that situation can be used with the help of will be. So the situation can be understood by this statement: the action that will be ongoing at some time in the future. So an action, a work, a function that will be ongoing when? At some time in the future. So work will be continuing in future. Then here we use one new term to indicate future. We used will. Okay. Then continuity of work in future can be connected with be. That will be connected with will connected with be. Then will be. These two together form will be. So any work that continues in future can be represented by will be. If you use only will, it's a prediction, one idea in future. Okay. If you use will be, when you use will be, continuity of work, continuation of work in future. So again, stick to our 7 words: I, you, we, they, he, she, it. Well, then form the structures or frame the structures or prepare the sentences. 7 words. Yes. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. So the word which is related to this situation will be. So these 7 words are connected to will be. So I'll be. Then read I'll be, you will be, we will be, they will be, he will be, she will be, it will be. So they are displayed on the screen. You please go through. Read loudly. This connection is enough to estimate the situation that you are going to create. Okay. Are you using only will, or Are you combining will with be? Or if you are using only remaining, when we finish this, we think of all the previous one at a time. Then read loudly, I'll be, you will be. Nice, good. Yes, follow the same. That's it. It's time for us to move to another one. Here, the work that I am going to perform is eating. Yes, I will be eating. You will be eating. We will be eating. They will be eating. He will be eating. She will be eating. It will be eating. So here, eating work will be taking place in future. It is not now. Then what are they going to eat? They are going to eat rice. That should be represented by I will be eating. This is one structure. You tell remaining structures. Very good. Nice. Here don't confuse, because sometimes we are forming 2 groups, sometimes 3 groups, sometimes single group. So if you have like this only one group, it would be dead easy to practice, and it is more convenient to us and even present in classroom. Check the structures once, which is displayed on the screen. If possible, what I am telling, please replace eating. Can anyone do this? Replace eating rice. Yes. I'll be cooking. I'll be cooking rice, or I'll be making chai. You will be making tea. We will be making tea. They will be making tea. Like that, use another function. He will be, you can say, sweeping. He will be sweeping floor. She will be sweeping floor. It will be sweeping floor. Sweeping. So exactly, that may be connected to us also. Sweeping floors, sweeping rooms, sweeping veranda. So these are all positive structures. See here, you see negative, but here positive is showing. Just you convert into negative. Won't be. Will be converted to won't be. That means what? Will not be. Then frame the structures. I won't be, you won't be, we won't be, they won't be, he won't be, she won't be, it won't be. This connection only very important. Once you establish the connection between these two, yes, automatically the situation should come into your mind. So establishment of this connection is more and more important than any other aspect. So I tell you, only you practice this. You practice more to remember or recall the situation. Then go for structures. I won't be eating. You won't be eating. Yes. Tell this. Very good. Fine to hear. Yes. Don't confuse with these words. When we frame total structure, yes, I won't be eating rice. I won't be eating rice. You won't be eating rice. We won't be eating rice. They won't be eating rice. he won't be eating rice, she won't be, it won't be. Again, eating rice, you replace with specific words. So here you see the list. It is convenient to you. Read loudly, I won't be eating rice. Here, I, of course, yourself. Then eating, you replace with the function that is taking place on and off in the school. I won't be climbing trees. You won't be climbing trees. We won't be climbing trees. They won't be climbing trees. Sometimes kids climb the trees, you know. He won't be climbing trees. She won't be climbing trees. It won't be climbing trees. Here sometimes monkey, the monkey, or if you want to they, monkeys will be climbing trees. Monkeys won't be climbing trees. So like this you can apply and supply to the kids total sentences. Here the list for comparison purpose. I won't be eating rice. This is positive statement. Whereas when will not connected, I mean contracted, we will be expecting a short form of it that is called won't. I will not be eating rice. I won't be eating rice. You will not be eating rice. You won't be eating rice. We will not be eating rice. We won't be eating rice. Yes. We after they. Nice. After that, he. Be louder. Yes. Right answer. It will not be eating rice. It won't be eating rice. Then see both at a time. Positives as well as negatives. Positives, quick. I'll be eating rice. I won't be eating rice. Yes. You will be eating rice. You won't be eating rice. Very good. We will be eating rice. We won't be eating rice. They'll be eating rice. They won't be eating rice. He'll be eating rice. He won't be eating rice. Next with she and it. You finish. You sum up this. Then move to questions. For questioning, will should be brought forward. Will should be brought forward. You have to bring the will front side. I mean, you begin the sentence with the will. Will I be? You remember this. Will I be? Will I be? Will I be? Will you be? Will we be? Will they be? Will he be? Will she be? Will it be? Yes, this is question, positive question. Question mark should be there. Suppose if I don't connect to this be, will I, will you? Yes, this is also one situation that reflects an idea in future. Idea about a function that you are going to do in future. But when you keep be, that shows the continuity. The function is going to take place. That function will be happening in future. So you practice will I be to will it be. Then same but add eating. As it is question, at the end of the sentence, it will be kept. So before that, our structure was short. So we kept question mark after B. Now we expanded. So sentence has increased its length. So we are keeping the question mark at the end of the structure. Then if you I want to add some more, first you read this. Frame 7 sentences. Yes. Very good. Now, will I be eating rice? Will I be drawing pictures? Better use another one. Will I be drawing pictures? Will you be drawing pictures? Will we be drawing pictures? Will they be drawing pictures? Will he be drawing pictures? Will she be drawing pictures? Will he be drawing pictures? Will she be drawing pictures? Will it be drawing pictures? So if you are okay, no problem. Replace, again use another function. Otherwise, go along with this. You follow the previous one, which we have been following. See the statements on the screen. Will I be? Yes. Will you be? Will we be? Will they be? Will he be? Will she be? Will it be? So we use drawing, Here again, you can use like this. Will I be erasing the picture? Will I be erasing the drawing? Will you be erasing the drawing? Will we be erasing the drawing? Will they be erasing the drawing? Will he be erasing the drawing? Will he be erasing the drawing? Will it be erasing the drawing? So like this, whatever the functions regularly occur in our schools can be used in different ways before entering into class. Now coming to negative questions. Instead will, just use won't. Will be replaced by won't. Instead will, won't is used. Yes, same be. Won't I be? Won't you be? Won't we be? Won't they be? Won't he be? Won't she be? Won't it be? Expansion. Yes, try. Won't I? Won't you be? Won't we be? Yes. Now what should be kept here? Ongoing action in future. So you use be. Won't I be eating? Yes, read loudly, loudly. Yes. Don't hesitate. Keep on saying. So eating is added with rice. Won't I be eating rice? Won't you be eating rice? Won't we be eating rice? Won't they be eating rice? Won't he be eating rice? Won't she be eating rice? Won't it be eating rice? So here in midday meals, that will be useful. Won't I be serving food? Won't I be serving food? Won't you be serving food? Won't we be serving food? Won't they be serving food? Won't you be serving food? Won't she be serving food? Won't it be serving food? Okay. Then see. See all the statements at a time. Won't I be? Won't you be? Won't we be? Won't they be? So in the place of eating, use a new one. A new one. Won't I be washing my face? Won't you be washing your face? Won't we be washing? Won't we be washing our faces? Won't they be washing their faces? Won't he be washing his face? Won't she be washing her face? Won't it be washing its face? Okay? Use different situations, no problem at all. If something goes wrong, it will be corrected someday, not now, or next day. Whenever we see correct statements, we use there. At a time, you come to positive and negative questions. Here you see same. Now check the answers. Will I be eating rice? won't I be eating rice? Yes or no? Yes, you will be. No, you won't be. So here in question I is there, then here you should be kept. Same thing. Yes, you will be eating. No, you won't be eating. Yes, you will be eating rice. Total structure. Now you know you won't be eating rice. Here similar structure but difference in the question. Will you be? Here won't you be? In the answer what do you find? SIB. Yes, I'll be. Yes, I'll be. Yes, I won't be. Sorry, no, I won't be. No, I won't be. No, I won't be. You expand. You read loudly. Well, correct. Don't stop in the middle. Move. Once you start the structure, yes, I'll be eating rice. No, I won't be eating rice. If comma, just you know the meaning of that. So respond accordingly. Common. Will we be eating rice? Won't we be eating rice? Yes, no. We will be, won't, we won't be, we will be eating, we won't be eating, we will be eating rice, we won't be eating rice. Next with they. Will they be eating rice? Won't they be eating rice? Yes, they will be. No, they won't be. Yes, they will be eating. No, they won't be eating. Yes, they will be eating rice. They won't be eating rice. Next. Here you see, is there any chance to replace eating rice? So they, here instead they, you can use a group. So instead eating rice, you can use any function. So next, will he be eating rice? Won't be eating rice. Yes or no as usual. He will be. He will be means here you write one male. So in the question only you mention. Will Chandram be beating? Will Chandram be beating you? Will Chandram be? Won't Chandram be beating you? Will Chandram be beating you? Won't Chandram be beating you? Answer yes or no. Yes, Chandram will be. No, Chandram won't be. Then, yeah, Chandram will be beating. No, Chandram won't be beating. Yeah, Chandram will be beating you. No, Chandram won't be beating. So this is in future. Suppose if you take something from Chandram without taking his permission, then in such cases, you can expect these kind of structures. If you take something from others without their consent, definitely there is a scope for beating or scolding. Okay, next time use this one. Will Rupa be scolding you? Will Rupa be scolding you? Won't Rupa be scolding you? Yes, no. Yes, Rupa will be. No, Rupa won't be. Yes, Rupa will be scolding. No, Rupa won't be scolding. Yes, Rupa will be scolding you. No, Rupa won't be scolding you. So, can you expect these kind of situations in the classroom, especially during intervals, during free time? So when they sit together, kids, without any interruption, without any barriers, when they come closer, that time only these kind of problems arise. Scolding, fighting, uh, pinching, kicking, fighting, using bad words, rash words, filthy language. So you expect all this in the case of free time. Free time only we expect. Yes, will it be eating rice? Yeah, you replace. Will it be eating rice? Will it cow eating grass? Sorry. Will cow be eating grass? Will cow be eating grass? Won't cow be eating grass? Yes or no? Won't cow will be? No, cow won't be. Yes, cow will be eating grass. No, cow won't be eating grass. Yes, cow will be eating grass in the fields. No, cow won't be eating grass in the fields. So here in the place of eating grass, you can use giving milk. Yes, cow will be giving milk. So use anything. So with this, we have completed how many situations at present altogether. One situation, in first class, we dealt the first situation, which is comprising of our routine works. Okay, you keep that situation aside. One situation. Next, work which is continuing at the time of speaking. One is routine. Second one is continuation of work at the time of speaking. Two situations. Next, go back. Completed work, continuation of work in the past. Completed work, continuation of work in the past. Then prediction of an idea in future. So prediction of a function in future. Then ongoing action in future. So here you can see some similarities in these 6 sentences, 6 type of situations. Let us take the first one, routine. If that routine is in past, another situation. If that function is in future, if you expect that function in future, another situation. If that function in the past, one situation, in future, another situation. So 3 similar situations, somewhat related situations we can observe here. And regarding continuation of work, one work is taking place at the time of speaking. Okay, at present, the work that has been taking place. If it happens in the past, if the work was taking place in the past, another situation. If the work will be taking place in future, another. So here, second one is related to continuation of work. Continuing now, continued in the past, continuation in the past, or will it be taking in future? So second 3 situations are related to continuation of works now, in past, in future. Next, routine or normal habits, common things. Generally, if you speak, they happened in the past or will they happen in future. So these 6 situations are very, very important. If you know these 6 thoroughly, that's enough. You can spend hours, weeks, months together to speak to the kids continuously. spending 45 minutes on the dais or spending whole day in the school by speaking English is very easy, but you must have at least minimum knowledge in these 6 situations. So I framed this in this way. Here, see, if you observe the first, this total represents, this screen total represents one situation. You will get the answers as well as questions too. Here, see, this is about positives. This is about negatives. Do I eat rice? Here, see, arrow mark coming down. These 4 are common to all. Do I eat rice? Okay, indicating you take up any one from this section, one from this box, and connect to the same color. Do I eat rice? Then how will you get the answer? Yes, I, here yellow is there, you know. Yes, I eat rice. Okay, suppose if you want to refuse, if you want to reject, or if you want to tell negative answer, no, I don't eat rice. Like this, you can frame 4 structures. A simple table, of course, for my convenience, I framed in this way. You can change the order. You can make up and still similar order, still similar table is possible if you concentrate for some time at least. See here, negative also you will get. Don't we eat rice? Don't we eat rice? Yes, we eat rice. Okay? No, we don't eat rice. So all positive, negative questions along with the answers are possible with this table. All in a table. So all structures are in a table. This side 3, this side 3, but so connection is somewhat different. Here I have not connected like this because this is formed by questions like this. Next, I listed out of 7 only 4 words in this because 4 are connected to do, don't. Rest of he, she, it. Here we use another one. Does, doesn't. Similarly, does he eat rice? Here see here I kept side by side to compare the difference. Yes. When you start the question with do, answer ends with singular function. Do you eat rice? Yes, I eat rice. Or do I eat rice? Yes, you eat rice. But here see, does he eat rice? In the question, singular function is there. Does he eat rice? But in the answer, yes, he eats rice. Coming to no section, no, he doesn't. Again, see the red arrow mark. He doesn't eat rice. When does not is there in between these 3 words and function, you need not write the plural form of work. So in the question, singular is there. With no answer, singular is there. But when do we use plural work? When we use positive statements. Positive routine works. When used with he, she, it, definitely plural work should be confirmed. Well, now you come to, so if possible, you can frame with all. See, this is another situation. Work finished, work completed. So they are started with did. Or if it is negative question, it will be started with didn't. Did I see black? See dark. Don't say black. See dark. Did I eat rice? Answer, yes, I ate rice. Suppose if you want to say negative, no, connect, did not eat rice. So this is total situation. This is one situation. Works happened in the past. You can frame 7 like this. Similarly, function that is expected in future. We are expecting, we are predicting, we are assuming that the function will take place in future. Will or won't, both positive as well as negative. Will you eat rice? Yes, I will eat rice. No, I won't eat rice. See how simple is this? Very simple. So this table represents one situation. This table represents another situation. So this total table represents one more situation. How many we got? 3 situations. Similar three situations are with continuing works. Continuation of work now. Ongoing action in the work which was finished, which was completed, then ongoing action in future. Work which will be taking place future, one situation. Work which is continuing now, another situation. Then work which was taking place in the past. So that is past. So similarly, you try to prepare tables. Okay. As short as convenient as simple as. The tables that you prepare, they should be very simple, very flexible, very easy to use and understand. So if you give zigzag marks, or if no clarity is there in the table, we confuse. For examples, you take this. One situation, this top one, another situation, this is one more situation. So like this, 6 situations you practice. But here what I tell you, what I suggest you, so I remember in this way. I remember the situations with the help of 1 or 2 words, that's all. Here see, I remember this routines, general, all this with do, does, that's enough. Do, does, that's enough. If I am going to listen do or does from somebody, I expect, oh, you are going to tell routines, normal, common truths like do, does. So negatives, don't, doesn't. No need to remember each and everything because they are easily framed, formed, and used. So do, does. Do oblique does represent first situation. Next, did, didn't. Better you keep remember or better you remember did enough because there is no different one. But in the first case, do is used for 4, does is used for 3. That's why I remembered do, does at a time. But for second situation, all the structures are formed by did only. Better remember did. When you are starting a sentence with did, then we have to understand, he is telling about the function which was happened, which already completed. So he is going to speak about the function, he is going to talk about the work which was finished. Suppose another situation, will. You are going to tell something by starting with will, I can understand. Oh, you are starting, will you, you are telling about one prediction in future. You are going to tell one prediction, one assumption, one expectation in future. Enough. One situation with one word. So you comprise, as I told you, As we have very short memory, it is better to remember in nutshell. Right. Can you tell me rest of the three with one or two words? Continuing work. Work is taking place now. Which word can you remember? Yes. Here you have to remember three. Am, are, and is. Am, are, are, and is. These three should be remembered for continuing the work. If a work is taking place now, three terms are connected to those statements. Okay. When do we use is? When do we use am? When do we use? When do we use? What situation I am? Do is there. Do means first situation where routines, general common things are happening. When do we use? So am, are, is can be connected to work which is taking place now. Then same like we used previously, yes. In the place of is, what you have to use? Was. In the place of are, were. That's all. You remember two words. Were and was. Were and was. Just we have finished. We have finished a situation. So in that, we have to remember will be. Will be enough. 6 situations are clearly somewhat practiced. Then I am taking you to next session. Next session in this, again, it is better to take, you refresh for 1 or 2 minutes. Next, what we are going to discuss now, again, I am taking an incident where we generally encounter with our staff, normally office. In office, how do we interact? Okay, 1 or 2 structures I mentioned. Then next, we proceed the things which normally happen. Suppose when children, when they chit chat, or sometimes you want to know about their problems, or some structures that we regularly use in class and outside too. So they will be discussed now. So I'll be back within 1 or 2 minutes. Ramesh sir? Hello? No problem. Well, so I'll give you half-minute work. In office, what type of structures do we use? What type of structures do we use? Means what? Routine, general, common structures. Yes, you think. See here, first function, first work I am expecting, because we have to respect all. For that, wishing each other. Again, I need not mention who has to wish first, whom have to wish first. There is no restriction at all. Whom you see, who sees you first, or better, whenever you see your teacher or your staff member or your headmaster, better wish. That's all. That wish will make to bliss, and it will make that headmaster or the visiting officials full time happy. Okay, so wishing is nothing but giving respect, giving honor. Another one. So you finished assembly. So if you see before assembly, if you see the teachers, you wish them. Or if kids see you, they wish you. Then when you come into the office, if you didn't see any teacher, see what structures I am using here, you please follow. whatever we finished, these 6 situations, they are more than sufficient to continue for hours together. Yes, you can speak some hours with the help of these 6 type of situations. Wishing each other, wishing each other. We are wishing each other. Sometimes we don't use total sentence, short forms only applicable. Your headmaster may request you to sign the register. Please sign the register. Suppose if somebody forgets to sign the register, not sign in the register, somebody forgets the signature, immediately you mention like this, please Madhu sir, sign the register. Okay, please Padma ma'am, sign the register. Please Harinath sir, sign the register. So this is the good way. Please sign the register. Then what other sentences use besides this? Yes. What did you do yesterday? If time permits, if time is there, still, if at all you find time there for your before first period, then you may ask them, what did you do yesterday? How did you spend your holiday? Did you go anywhere? See, all past, use the total situation. What did you eat yesterday? What did you eat yesterday? How did you spend with kids? Okay. What movies have you watched? Okay. Have you watched any movies? Where did you go? What did you see? Whom did you come? Did you do any special work? Did you purchase anything? Did you buy anything? Did you sell anything? Okay. Did you go to market? So you ask like this. One situation is enough to know about the past, total past. Well, coming to class. You have taken your register, chalk piece, duster and everything. Now you are entering the class. Already I told you how to interact the kids, how to wish them. In the previous class, we covered all those structures. Let us go to some more new one. Take your books and open at page number 14. Take in your books, open at page. Suppose if you want them to turn the page, already they opened page number 14, If some are late, you have finished some portion of your lesson, of course, one page. Then immediately for latecomers, you can say, take your books first and turn to page number 15 because you are late, So one page is finished. If they are not concentrating on you or on the board, look here. Look here. See, before this I told you, see, look, watch. Seeing is common. If you open your eyes, we see. So we don't focus on anything, just we see. That is called seeing. Without focusing on any object, that is called seeing. Look here, look the title, look the heading of the lesson. You can use like this. Look here, look the title, look the heading of the lesson. You said something to the kids. Suppose they did not listen to you properly. They didn't listen to you properly. They may say it again, please. Please, sir, say it again. Or you want to tell them, you want to repeat it. Once you said, Now you are requesting the kids to say. Say it again. You may tell them to do that. Don't answer altogether. Sometimes if you ask a simple question, all will shout, all will give answer at a time. In such cases, don't answer altogether or don't say altogether. Don't say all of you at a time. See, you may request them to read the book. You go through the textbook, page number, suppose 14. If they find any word which is not known, which is not familiar to them. So sometimes we say difficult words, don't use that. Say new words. Once they know it, they knew it. So that won't be difficult word. That will be new word to the kid. So you request them or you ask them, come on, Pavan, say new words. Whatever the new words you found, whatever the new words you found new words in that lesson. You say those new words. You found, find, found. You found new words. Sometimes you may directly ask the kids to confirm about the picture. We have a big picture in every lesson. In all the English textbooks, right from 1st to 10th class, there is a picture in the beginning of the lesson. What is this picture of? How do you ask? What's this picture of? If you want to comprise, what's this picture of? Or what is this picture of? If somebody doesn't do homework regularly, or somebody did not do the homework. Did not do the homework means what? The homework that you given was not done. That homework was not completed by the kid in the past. That is not regular. But if a child doesn't do homework means what? Not doing homework is his habit, is routine work. In such cases, you don't do homework. You don't read properly. Means what? Reading is his habit. So he is not doing that habit. That's why your kid doesn't read. Your kid doesn't write. Suppose one day only that fellow failed to do the work. In such cases, he did not do homework. Means what? In the past, you gave one work. That work was not completed by the kid. He did not do the work. He doesn't do work. He won't do the work. So with this two, you can come to conclusion that you may ask, see, your child did not do the work, your homework. Your child doesn't do homework. Your child won't do homework. Means what? In the past he failed, regularly is not doing, then in future also he won't do the homework. So at least you may strongly suggest them complete it by Sunday. Complete it latest by Sunday. Because Sunday we are going to get holiday, Complete it latest by Sunday. Sometimes you might be searching for the absentees. Suddenly if enters the class, children simply say, sir, he entered the classroom. You are searching for the absentees. Then the child has come into the classroom. He entered the classroom. He entered. Work finished. You will take the SSC exam next year. So whatever you are preparing now, that is for exams. Exams will take in next year. Do you know what a cow is? You may ask them, what is cow? No, use like this. Do you know? Do you know means what? It creates enthusiasm. Do you know, children? Like that you start. They wait eagerly. Oh, teacher is going to ask something, something, something. What cow is? What a cow is? What an elephant is? Do you know what a cobra is? What a snake is? You may ask like this. So it is nothing but creating some enthusiasm in a class. Don't chit chat with others. Sometimes they murmur, they chit chat, they talk to each other. So in such cases, you can use these type of structures. Don't chit chat with others. So sometimes they sit here only. Oh, they bend and talk to others. Kids, sometimes, they prefer cross talk. They don't speak properly. So these kind of things should be avoided by saying no cross talk. Sit in the front or back row. Normally we say sit in the bench like that. No, better use this. Sit in the front or sit in the back row. Sit in the front row or sit in the back row. Or sit in the middle, you can say. Be serious in the classroom. If they are not showing seriousness in the classroom every time, somewhat lazy, somewhat without patience, if they are sitting, then you can mention be serious in the class. Sometimes they may not listen to you. They may not show the concentration on the lesson. They disturb others. So like this, you can give warning to the kids. Pay attention to the class. So these kind of things are very useful. Pay attention to the class. Somebody see here and there through the windows. If any sounds come outside, they see that side. If somebody speaks outside, they listen to them only instead listening to us. So pay attention to the class. Sometimes during midday meals time or normally, they open the tap. They open the tap and come normally. So to avoid it, you may suggest them don't waste water, save water. That means what? You turn off the tap. You turn off the tap. Don't hang around. Go to the classroom. Don't hang around means what? Moving here and there. So sometimes simply they waste outside the classroom. Unnecessarily they move here and there. So if you find such students, you definitely tell them to go to the class. So yeah, you taught the lesson, you want to give certain notes. How will you suggest them to take the notes? Take down the notes. Take down the notes. Notes means write down the notes. Please jot down. Jot down means in important notes in a short form. Please jot down notes. Recite the poem. Here again, many times we say, children, you say rhyme or you say poem. You tell poem like that. No, better use recite the poem. You recite the rhyme. If particular word a child is unable to tell, is unable to repeat, is unable to pronounce, in such cases you tell, learn it by heart. Learn it by heart. So you say, you learn this answer, you learn this principle, you learn this definition by heart. You learn this definition by heart. Because you have to produce as such. Principles, laws, definitions cannot be altered. So they can be said as such. So in such cases, you can go for this method. Learn it by heart. Learn the principle by heart. Don't scribble. Scribble means what? Scratching. Sometimes kids, unnecessary, they write something, they scratch. Don't scribble. Don't overwrite. This is also, we can see, they write extra. They write extra in the notes. Overwriting. So by that we cannot understand what does the child writes. What does the child write? Please repeat after me. Please repeat after me is what? Say again and again after me. Next, am I audible to you? Sometimes, if a last row child unable to listen to you, last row child is unable to follow you. So use this. Am I audible to you? Suppose now I am speaking. If I have a confusion, then I may ask you directly, am I audible to you? Are you listening to me? Okay. Have you understood? Have you understood? Am I making sense? Am I making sense means what? My presence is there or not? Are you with me? Are you with me on the day? Are you with me on the day when we went on tour? Are you with me on the day when we went on a tour? Yes. Do the homework, do it neatly, speak up. Okay. So do it neatly. Here, before this, we have seen some are scribbling, some are overwriting. So for them, it is suggestible. Do the homework regularly, do the homework properly, do it neatly. Those who are not speaking loudly, or you want to listen through his voice, you can say, speak up. Sometimes in toilets and outside the school, I mean in school surroundings, school environment only, dust, trash may be there. And even in lavatories, bathrooms and near wash basins, stains are deposited. So you must suggest the kids remove the trash or stains. So whom you suggest this, especially who are the in charge of that work. So during assembly, I told you, in every school, we have to establish certain houses. So you give total works to one house today. Tomorrow, same works by another house. So you can suggest the house captain, Nana with Aya, with the help of Gram Panchayati employees, remove the trash or stains in the bathrooms. You may suggest, they will take the charge, they will inform the workers, and the work will be finished in that way. Pick the books up. If any book is down, and you may ask the kid to pick it up. Put them back. If something they have taken from the shelf, then you finished the work and you want to send it back, then put them back. You can say, put the trash waste in the dustbin. We have dustbins in each and every class, even in veranda also. So if any child throws wrappers, covers, or waste papers, you may suggest, again, house captains can take the charge. They can lead the team not to throw the waste outside. They should be kept in dustbin. So the trash and waste should be kept in the dustbin. Put everything in order. If they throw the books in zigzag manner, if they sit in a different way, you tell them, you sit in order, or put everything in order, put the things in order, or in proper way, you can say that also. So if they forget to close the tap, you can use, please tighten the tap. If any drops are falling from the tap, if you observe from the tap, you can suggest them to tighten the tap. Please fix it or repair it. If it is anything you find in not good condition, that time you can tell, fix it properly or repair it. Sometimes, we find the floor may be untidy or dusty. So immediately, what sentence you use here? The wall is untidy or dusty. The total veranda is untidy and dusty. Throw the waste away. Put up the pictures on the wall. Here, see, we have been preparing TLMs in the form of pictures, in the form of charts, in the form of some other models. So if you want to put them on the wall, you can ask the kids to put the pictures on the wall or hang up the charts. Sometimes we may prefer to hang the charts in the classroom. You hang up the charts. Spread the carpet. So during meetings, children are supposed to sit on the carpet. So spread the carpet, or fold after sitting, after completing meeting, then you have to keep the things properly. So you may ask the kids, Nana, you fold the carpet, or unfold the carpet, or unfold the charts. So these can be used. Yes, this is about health. Next situation, we come to health. Sometimes some children and teachers too, they may not attend the school. So if you want to find out the cause for their absence, you come to know like this. How are you? Or is there any problem? What answer will you get there? I'm not feeling well. I'm not feeling well. Why? I'm suffering from cold. I'm suffering from cold. See here, you can see suffering from cold, suffering from fever, but suffering with headache. From with. Whenever you find ache, pain, you connect that word with. For normal, for other things, you can use from. I am suffering from fever. I am suffering with headache. I am suffering with stomach ache. So remember, I am coughing continuously. I am coughing continuously. My nose is running out. My nose is running out means what? It is not running on the track. Nose is not running on the track. So I am suffering from cold. Yes. Don't blow your nose. Normally we use sneeze, don't sneeze, but this is better sentence. Don't blow your nose in the classroom. You go outside or in washroom, blow your nose. Stuffed nose is nothing but black nose. Stuffed nose or black nose. See, why can't you speak properly means you can say, my nose blacked. So I am suffering from cold, my nose blacked. I have stuffed nose. Sometimes, especially in first class, second class, where we observe tender kids, you can see the baby is drowsy, put the baby to bed. So when they are appearing dull, drowsy, that time you may prefer them to bed. Put her to sleep or put the baby to bed. Put her to sleep or put the baby to bed. So you don't say, I'm going to sleep. No, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed means what? I'm going to sleep. Here also, put the baby to bed. Put her to sleep. She is braiding her daughter hair. Braiding means what? Braiding hair. Braiding means, so girls, when hair is loose, So when air flies, so you may suggest, please braid her hair. Then what is Sheila doing? Sheila is braiding her friend's hair. Okay? జడ వేయడం ఏమంటారు కదా అది వేయడం. Okay? She is stringing garland of flowers. String means, yes, how do we make a garland of flowers, a garland of jasmine? So the way that we make garland of flowers is called string. Yes. Sometimes, children may be absent due to some traditional celebrations. Ear boring or ear piercing ceremony. Ear boring means what? Yes, ear boring ceremony or ear piercing ceremony. So to wear earrings, a hole has to be made through the ear. So that process is called ear boring or ear piercing. Well, go to barber shop for tansu. Tansu means what? Making bald head. I mean shave hair. Removing total hair is called tansu. So when we go to Tirupati, we prefer for tansu. Well, so when do we use these sentences? When a child is suffering from a skin disease or any infections over the head, that time you may prefer, Nana, you go to barber shop for tansu. So by that you can avoid spreading of that disease, that infection. So these are all some structures. Some structures, they can be used regularly in schools. Again, sometimes, due to CCE, a situation is coming to satisfy all the students with their answers. Though the answers may be wrong, but the method is to appreciate them. One day what happened, in one class, a naughty boy was there. Then she has been telling him, keep quiet, don't make noise, don't disturb the class, be calm, be silent, over. At least she wants to keep him calm by asking some questions. She expected like that, but expectation. But what happens, what will happen, nobody knows. So she expected in that way, and she asked him one question. Babu, you tell this. In which battle did Tippu Sultan die? Tippu Sultan died in one battle. So madam wants to know the name of that battle. In which battle did Tippu Sultan die? See our structure only. In which battle did Tippu Sultan, did he die? Here in the place of he we kept Tippu Sultan. In which battle did Tippu Sultan die? The naughty boy answered, in his last battle, madam. Instead name he told, in his last battle. Okay. When did Gandhiji born? When did Gandhiji born? She asked next question. The fellow replied, on his birthday. He replied, on his birthday. She wants to know the year and the date, but he told his birthday. Finally, she asked, in which states does Ganga flow? Then Madam was expecting at least he will tell some of the states through which Ganga flows. In which state does Ganga flow? He replied, in liquid state, madam. Then she said, answers are right. As per him, answers are right. But when you think of perfection, the answers are wrong. In general, these answers are right, but they are not perfect answers. Though we have to appreciate for his smartness. Well, you observe some of the functions. I mean, we are entering into new situation. You keep the 6 aside. Okay, 6 situations that we practiced thoroughly. You keep them aside. Then we are entering to another one. But some situations, as we increase the number of situations, so the relation between the situation, the reflection between the situation, the contradictory between the situation, you recognize. That is important. Sometimes two situations, the structures used in two situations seems to be similar, but actually there would be some difference between the structures and between the situations. Well, here one statement which you can see clearly on the screen, it hasn't drunk the water. When we come to function, a work, we saw a list of words like go, went, gone, drink, drank, drunk. 3 forms we observed for each and every work. These 3 forms used in 3 different situations. First form can be used in first situation. Second form can be used in works finished situation. Then third form can be used in this situation. The situation which we are going to discuss that covers third form of work. So drink, drank, drunk. Third form we are using. It hasn't drunk the water. Well, what is the meaning of this? I have watched that movie. I have watched that movie. I have watched that movie means what? Yes, I watched movie. I have watched movie. What is the difference between these two? Later we come to know it. We haven't received any mail. They haven't gone to the shopping mall. Have they played the piano? No, they haven't. My baby has slept. Sleep, slept, slept. Play, played, played. Go, went, gone. Receive, received, received. Watched, watched, watched. You see some more similar structures. They have bought a new car. Buy, bought, bought. You learn these words first. Of course, they are all known by you, but sometimes if we don't put in practice, there is a possibility of loss of memory. We forget them. That is why whenever you find time, recapitulate just bring them back, just to go through, shout, read, go to next structure. I have studied at home. I have studied at home. People haven't traveled. She has learned to speak Spanish. She has gone to the library. She has gone to the library. My sister has lost the key. My sister has lost the key. He has never eaten these pizzas. He has never eaten these pizzas. The army has attacked. The army has attacked. See, in all these structures, we are seeing either have or has. Let us see the purpose of this situation. These kind of structures are used for the completed or recently completed actions. So we had a similar situation in the past. We had a similar situation in the past. That means what? We have discussed similar structure in the past. But what is the difference between, see, completed or recently completed actions? Completed or recently completed are the actions finished just now. To mention these, we use this structure. But here, the difference lies in this. We are often more interested in the result than in the action itself. See here, we are often more interested in the result than the action itself. So these structures can be used to focus, to represent, to stress result than the action. So here, to represent the result, we use these functions, these structures. So clearly, if you want to know the difference between this and work completed, I ate, I have eaten. What is the difference between two? I have eaten means work completed only. I ate, work completed only. What is the difference between these two situations? Here, see, I have eaten means we don't mention the time. Work has completed or work recently completed. What are we seeing? Result. We are concentrating on result. Coming to our previous situation. I ate yesterday. I ate yesterday. Here we are not only focusing on the result, but we are focusing on the time, the action. So I ate yesterday. I have eaten. To represent result, we use these type of structures. If you want to mention with the time, we focus the completed actions. I watched a movie in the morning. I watched a movie in the morning. So here, I have watched movie means you are not mentioning when you have watched movie. You completed one work. But when, if you want to mention, go back to I watched movie in the morning. I watched movie last Sunday. I played football in the evening. I have played football. Means what? You have finished the work, but when? You are not mentioning. So that is the difference between this situation and the situation which was used by us previously. What are the terms? What are the words connected to these situations? Have, has. Have, has. Well, we move on to positive structures first. I have. two groups from 7 words: I, you, we, they. They are connected to have. I have, you have, we have, they have. Next group, yes, next group is formed by the components of he, she, it. They are connected to has. He has, she has, it has. That's all. You practice this. I have, you have, we have, they have. He has, she has, it has. These are positive structures. Yes, they can be seen on the screen. You can see them on the screen. You see them on the screen. They are displayed. Read loudly. Well. Expansion. I, you, we, they with have. He, she, it with has. So here I told you third form of work should be connected to these structures. I mean, that should be written at the end. If you want to prolong the sentence, add some more words to eaten. What eaten? And now go read it loudly. I have eaten. I have eaten. When? Bas, you finished work. There is no mentioning of time here. I have eaten. That may be finished just now. That may be finished some other time. You have eaten. We have eaten. They have eaten. He has eaten. She has eaten. It has eaten. Now you frame. Yes, start. I, you, we, they. Then connections. Yes. Eaten rice. In this place, you use another work. What will you use? What will you use? What will you use means that work is not routine to me. You are going to perform a function in future. That's why I told what will you use? What function will you use? Yes, you can use I have jumped. I have jumped. Or I have flown. Fly, flew, flown. I have flown into the sky. You have flown. We have flown. They have flown. He has flown. She has flown. It has flown. So after this, check the statements made by you. 7 statements. Again, once you know the combination of these words, every time you go for changing the functions. And now, instead eaten, you go for another one. I have sung. I have sung. You have sung. Sing, sang, sung. We have sung. They have sung. He has sung. She has sung. It has sung. Over. Negative statements, negative structures. In the place of have not will be used. In the place of has not will be used. Then come to contracted form or short form. Haven't. Already we experienced this. We are well aware of this short forms. Haven't, hasn't. I, you, we, they. They are connected with haven't. These 4 words combined with haven't. Read loudly. He, yes, she, right, it, could. Then combine with hasn't. Read. These are negative statements. You can see the structure on the right side. It is displayed on the screen. Read. Well done. Good attempt. You are right. Yes. Very good to hear that. You all made correct statements. All 7 negatives are right. They are properly used. Then lengthy sentences. I mean full sentences, full structures we can use. This is like previous structure. Yes. Eaten. In the place of eaten, what you have to do? Yes. I haven't. You haven't. We haven't. They haven't. He hasn't. She hasn't. It hasn't. More and more rigorous practice is required to combine these 2 first words. This combination only helps us. Combining first 2 words helps us to frame unlimited number of sentences. That is why before framing lengthy structures, you better stick to these kind of structures first. Yes, immediately you have to recall. One work is completed just now. What situation, what type of structure shall I use? Shall I use? Will I use? Oh, yes. I have to depend on I have or I haven't. If it is positive, combination with I haven't or I have. Now see, I haven't eaten rice. I haven't done that work. Do, did, done. I haven't done that work. You haven't done that work. We haven't done that work. They haven't done that work. But when we move to he hasn't done that work, she hasn't done that work, it hasn't done that work. Well, moving ahead to check our statements with the displayed answers. Read loudly, complete 4, then move to 5th one. Yes, right. Here you can use in the place of eaten like this. Normally they break the things, kids break the things in the school. I haven't broken the bench. I haven't broken the bench. You haven't broken the bench. We haven't broken the bench. Break, broke, broken. They haven't broken the bench. He hasn't broken the bench. She hasn't broken the bench. It hasn't broken the bench. So, if possible, the functions which regularly take place in school, you prepare a list. 3 forms for each work. Suppose play, played, played. 1 work. Jump, jumped, jump. Cry, cried, cried. Sing, sang, sung. Go, went, gone. do, did, done. Read, read, read. Write, wrote, written. So like this, how many you may get? Hardly 50 or 60 regular habits, regular words. So be familiar with those words. They never be misspelled and they should be used in correct sense. That is why. So because some are regular, some are irregular functions, by keeping in mind, you concentrate on using the correct form of work in the structure. Because if you make one mistake here, 6 structures will not be framed properly. So you do mistakes in the case of all the structures. Now, positive, negative, both you check. I have eaten rice. I haven't eaten rice. Have you eaten rice? Haven't you eaten rice? Have we eaten rice? Haven't we eaten rice? So what answers will you get for them? These answers. Have you eaten rice? Yes, I have eaten rice. Then, haven't you eaten rice? Yes or no? Yes, I have eaten rice. No, I haven't eaten rice. So these 7 plus 7, positive 7 structures, negative 7 structures. You practice them. Now come to, so these are the answers. These are the statements. Then see the questions for this. As usual, no change. Ayurveda. Question means these 4 words start with have. Four words begin with have. Again, when you are telling answer, I have, you have, we have, they have. But coming to questions, have comes first. So the structure starts with have. Have I? Have you? Have we? Have they? Then see the rest 3 our second group. Instead of have, we have to place has. Now combine these words. Has he? Has she? Has it? That's all. Have I means what? Yes, that's a question. Question should be represented by a mark at the end. That should be kept. Are you with they? He, she, it? Yes, eaten. So instead question mark, I represented here eaten. You use any word. Drunk, drink, drank, drunk. Have they drunk? After this, what word you can keep? Are you with they? Yes. Next group is connected with has. Here eaten rice. But before this we used have I drunk what? Have I drunk water? Have I drunk alcohol? You mention. Have I drunk? But normally if you use has he drunk means, yeah, it leads towards the person who is alcoholic in nature. So we never be like that. We must be workaholic. Instead, alcoholic, workaholic is more preferable. Have I eaten rice? Have you eaten rice? Have we eaten rice? Have they eaten rice? Has he eaten rice? Has she eaten rice? Has it eaten rice? So these are all positive questions. They start with have or has. But here, third form, last form of the work is used in this structure. Let me list all the 7 structures on the screen. Yes, read. When you reach the fifth one, I'll display the sixth one. Here it is. And the last one. Yeah. So 7 questions are written like this. Now go to negative questions. We framed positive. Now we are going to frame negative questions by using what word? Haven't. For positive, we used have. For negative, negatives haven't. Then he, she, it. Before he, she, it, hasn't should be placed. Now read. Haven't I, haven't you, haven't we, haven't they. Hasn't he, hasn't she, hasn't it. Well, question mark. When you are starting, when you are beginning with has, hasn't, have, haven't, that is nothing but either positive or negative question, question, question. That's a query. Now, full sentence you see. This is old table. Expansion of sentence with eaten. Yeah. So, basic structure you keep for reference. Why I have been using why I have been using only one function right from the first situation to end, because if I in the middle I am using different functions, but one function should be kept for reference purpose. So how that one particular work is used in one situation, how is it changing when we are bringing it into another situation? Are there any modifications to it if you go to new situation? So to satisfy that need, for that purpose, I'm using only one function for our reference purpose. So this is somewhat easy to connect to other functions. By keeping this function in mind, or taking this function as base, or taking this one as foundation, we can frame many structures over it. Well, haven't I eaten rice? Then you go on telling, yes, right, good. Some are not using your hand. You use your hand. This hand sometimes tells your voice. Suppose if you indicate like this, what does it mean? If you represent someone with your index finger, though you don't talk, it represents that you are showing something, you are asking something, a particular person whom you are indicating. So that's why our movements play vital role in teaching and learning process. So this is common to teachers. We never sit idle in the chair and go on giving lectures. We have to interact. Sometimes we have to show with our hands, with our eyes, with our face, with our body. So that is why use this. So another important thing is that there must be a coordination between our actions and mind. If coordination is lacking, means children confuse. Right. Let me see the total structures. What do we call them? Negative structures. When do we use this? When do we use this? Yes, when work is completed or when work is finished just now, without bothering about the action. Main focus of the work is on result only. I have eaten. So the work is, what is the result of this work? Eating is completed. That's all. I ate 2 chapatis in the morning. In the morning. I ate 2 chapatis in the morning. Means what? Here you are specifying the action and the time. But here I have eaten 2 chapatis. That's all. I have eaten chapatis. When did you eat? No. The situation indicates us only result, whether it is finished or not, whether the work finished or not. Practice. Well, we will have pairs, a pair of positive and negative questions. Read loudly. Have I? Yes. Have you? Very good. Haven't I? Have I? Have you? Haven't you? Yes. Very good. Nice. Good. Very well. So these are all the structures related to the works that were finished, that were just finished or finished, that were completed. So it's time to take a break for one day. So we will be back tomorrow. By this, we close this session. So how many situations have we finished? I used the same structure. See, how many situations have we finished? So here, what I want to know from your side, I want to know the result. How many situations have we completed? So 6, 1, 7 situations we have completed. That is the answer. Take one situation, speak spontaneously 7 structures by keeping in mind positive, negative, questioning positive, negative, and next positive, negative questions with possible answers. Positive, negative questions with possible answers. You can see the possible answers here. For our first one, have I eaten rice? For this you can see, yes, 4 possible answers. Now, you can prepare this, no problem, because again, you are given a lot of time. So due to this or due to some other reasons, we are getting surplus time. But what I say, that surplus should be used plus. That should be used in a meaningful way. So I am expecting in future with this experience, we may not get these many days as holidays. So that is why practice like KG to PG student. KG to PG. The last one, see, well, he, only you replace one letter, one word. In the place of it, you can use he, she. Well, with this, I come to an end. Wish you all the best and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Can you please stop the sharing of your screen?
Yes, yes. I'll stop it, sir. Thank you. Right.
Okay, nice presentation. Wonderful presentation, sir. Amazing performance you have made today. Okay, you are covering one by one tenses. A very wonderful response, sir, we are getting from the participants part. Great, sir. You are great. And in a single word to tell you that your performance is so great. I thank you, sir, on my personal behalf and on behalf of DO office and DOs are all MEOs, sectoral officers, and finally on behalf of the participants also. Today you have not even taken a break, sir.
Yeah, no break at all. Because I
No,
have to
I was
finish
not
total
available.
situations, sir. All the situations must be covered earlier than the prescribed time. You're allotted 10 days, you
Yes.
know. Within, I have
Yes,
to give you 2-3 days, at least 2 days time
Yes, sir.
for covering rest of the things like grammar and so on.
So that is why you are in a hurry to finish all
Yeah,
these
I have
things.
to finish anyhow.
By the time you are calling me, I was on a phone call, sir. I was
No
attending a
problem, no
phone
problem.
call.
No problem.
Then so again I came here and I didn't want to disturb you again. You know, there is a
Okay.
certain flow is going on.
Yeah.
That's why I did not disturb you, sir.
Okay.
Wonderful. You know, enjoyed a lot, sir, and so many things with this. From the, you know, you are there at the beginning, so the same sort of, you know, strength and stamina you are at the end also. You are showing the same thing, sir.
COVID made us to eat more.
It's also a great inspiration to me also, sir. That's why thank you, sir. Shall we conclude, sir? We shall
Yeah,
conclude.
you may conclude, sir. Shall I close?
Finally, once again, I thank our DO, sir, for, you know, designing and managing everything and guiding us to conduct all these sessions with a meaningful way. I feel, so that our participants also learning well, and all MEOs, all headmasters and participants, my colleagues, sectoral officers, MEOs, everybody. I thank everyone who made this program a grand success. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Finally, I thank the hosts also. Now, Mr. Nagaraju and Omkar Radhakrishna is also there. I thank one and all. With that, we
Yes, sir.
conclude this session.
Okay, right.
You end the session, sir. You.
Okay, thank you.
You be